Gege Akutami has been cooking on Jujutsu Kaisen for months and months now. And oh my god, did he give us the cake, because it was wild. The Gojo Sukuna fight finally happened, and well, ladies, your favorite white-haired daddy has been cut one half crosswise. But we're not gonna talk about that. Instead, we are going to, just like in the video, talk about Yuji, the main character who never once felt like the main character, if you get what I mean. He's about to make a comeback, and he might give us one hell of a show. Today, we're going to talk about Yuji Itadori's insane secret curse technique, which could possibly be one of the strongest in Jujutsu Kaisen. Welcome back to Anime Donut, where we give you a nice, tasty treat to sink your teeth into. But before we get into it, we have to go back in time a little bit, because some weebs just want to watch spoilers without even getting the context. So let Anime Donut Senpai educate you. Gojo and Sukuna fight lasted for multiple chapters, and it seemed like it was a constant back and forth until Gojo whooped Maharaga and the other Shikigame's butt. This man has no chill. I mean, he was able to gain an upper hand in a 3v1 against beings that would have instantly obliterated any other sorcerer that was weaker than him. However, just as the Gojo fangirls dreaded, when we thought he would finally get the dub, Sukuna off-screened him and things were going in the worst way possible. Before they could even mourn though, Kashimo wanted that smoke. He instantly attacked Sukuna and showed us the curse technique he has been saving up for the opponent that he will finally enjoy fighting. Curse technique release Mythic Beast Amber. It transforms his body and reconstructs his flesh so he can manifest anything that can be made using electricity as his weapon. Initially, he was overpowering Sukuna, but as if things couldn't get any worse, Sukuna attains his original demonic form through reincarnation. This could also mean that Megumi's gone too, but we don't know that for sure, so hold your horses. The doggo will be back. We may lose Gojo, but not Megumi's dog. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the chapter where we get to see a glimpse of Yuji's curse technique. In chapter 238, Kashimo got a sick new form, and he has 3 eyes now that apparently have X-ray vision, and what could he see? Well, according to him, Sukuna was immaculate. Seems like someone's got a crush. We also get to know that despite looking like he's straight out of Junji Ito's manga, there actually may be an advantage to Sukuna having 4 arms and a mouth in his tum-tum. It means that he can chant incantations without any strain on his heart or lungs, and he can do other things while making hand signs. This is the form where he defeated a lot of powerful sorcerer groups, like the 5 Void Generals, Elite Celestial Squad, the Desichin Squad, along with Angel and the Sugawara clan. And Kashimo just seems to have a bigger crush now on Sukuna, but Sukuna is not having it and proceeds to give him a massive beatdown. So if you also don't want to be beaten to a pulp, go like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We also get to see the attack that defeated Gojo, a dismantle that could cut the world itself, which is just so overpowered. And after a lot more fighting, well, Sukuna sends a net of dismantle towards Kashimo. And let's just say he got an entire flashback sequence all to himself. And we all know what that means. Yep, Kashimo is out. Now, at the end of the chapter, like the other characters, Higuruma and Itadori come from the sky, and if you look close enough, Itadori's arms don't exactly look human. But this isn't the only hint that we've had so far about Itadori's curse technique. You see, there was a small giveaway just before the fight between Sukuna and Gojo began. Gege is just following Oda's footsteps when it comes to foreshadowing, and Isayama when it comes to killing characters. There's another theory going on that Yuji Itadori's curse technique is called soul swap or body swap, whichever you prefer. This was because in chapter 222, it looked like Itadori and Kusakabe switched bodies, because in what world would he say Osu? That's definitely Yuji's line, and Yuji would never disrespect a senior. However, there's a chance that this isn't even a curse technique. Curse techniques are innate abilities, and you can never learn them from others. This gives us two options. Yuji just has a thing with souls, or if you could remember in previous chapters, Choso gave Yuji a book from Sukuna, which was all about soul research, so this would be the main reason why he could do it. This leads us to the conclusion that if Yuji learned something about souls there, to the point where he could swap bodies with another sorcerer, then there may be a chance this new form we see him in could be linked there as well. But how did Yuji exactly do that? Even without proper knowledge of the Jujutsu world? Well, there was one scene where Mahito said that since Yuji is a vessel, he naturally learned the contours of the soul, which could explain why he could hurt Mahito and do this soul swapping business. There was also a panel in the same scene where Choso gave the soul research book to Yuji, where he said that their brothers will live inside him. That is one weird statement, but it might actually give us an answer to Yuji's new abilities. Choso Iso Kechisu weren't the only Cursed Wound death paintings, but there were 6 others. Maybe Yuji could have eaten them, just like he ate Sukuna's fingers, and we know that works. There's a chance that because of this newfound knowledge of the soul, Yuji was able to channel the curse techniques of the other death paintings. This might not even be that far-fetched because Takumo Ino, a grade 2 sorcerer, could channel the abilities of 4 different auspicious beasts. So maybe Yuji's arms came from one of the death paintings, and that would be so awesome to see. But does that mean that Yuji is essentially Deku at this point? Well, he is a better MC, even though he mostly gets beaten up. Anyway, the only confusing thing here is that his arms look like they're Sukuna's, especially during the parts when he first took control of Yuji's body. You could even see Yuji's arms and Sukuna's arms kind of look the same when Sukuna hijacked Megumi's body. The most likely scenario is that Yuji's curse technique involves the soul, and whoever makes him a vessel, with time, he could acquire their curse techniques. This may be because of his mother being Kenjaku, and Kenjaku did some weird stuff with Yuji's genetics. Because come on, before he was even a sorcerer, he had superhuman physical abilities, and that ain't normal, for sure. Even Sukuna said that Kenjaku does the grossest things when he was fighting Yuji in chapter 214, which might be connected to what I'm saying. So, what really is Yuji's insane secret curse technique? Well, we don't know for sure, but it may definitely have something to do with the soul, and there's a chance it might be more OP than Gojo's Limitless and Six Eyes. Also, if this is not already obvious, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, and if in the future I am correct, share it with your friends to help me make this video viral. And that's it. That ends our video about Yuji's new abilities in chapter 248. But what do you think about this new discovery? We would love to see your comments because, hey, one of you might be an expert conspiracy theorist. Don't forget to like and subscribe, click that notification bell as it helps the channel a lot. And we'll see you in the next one. Anime Donut rolling out.